let me ask what you think of Mario Draghi's performance yesterday, because a lot of people have been lauding him for sort of performing a taper without a tantrum.
I think yesterday's decision is important for two reasons. First of all, it has given a signal, a clear date for the end of the quantitative easing, and I think this was a long debate over the last few months, and now there is a clear signal. The second reason why this meeting was important yesterday is that it has given a possible date for an interest rate hike. For the first time, it's a concrete date for a possible rate hike. Of course, we have to keep in mind that we have a broad-based recovery, that inflation is moving in the right direction, but we have also a lot of uncertainties, and this is the reason why the ECB wants to remain flexible and at the same time also give some guidance for the market participants.
Good morning, Guy Johnson in London. What is your assessment of the Eurozone economy at the moment? We heard a lot yesterday about the questions surrounding the kind of downside risk. What is your assessment? Is the European economy going to find life tougher going forward from here?
I mean, at the moment, we are enjoying a good combination of, let's say, high growth, broad-based growth. We haven't seen this for many years, that we have at the same time good production numbers, private consumption picking up, and also the intentions, especially the intentions for investments, are very positive and at a high level. Yeah? At the same time, we have these weakening sentiment indicators. Sentiment indicators have weakened over several months. This is, of course, a reason for concern, but at the same time, they are still at a relatively high level above the average of the last few years. So it's,
are you convinced? Are you convinced about the convergence, Gertrude? Mario Draghi wants to see confidence, as you've pointed out, that's maybe slightly lacking, and he wants to see resilience. I guess you could argue about that, but convergence doesn't seem to be all there.
I mean, we should keep in mind that we still have some inflationary pressure in the pipeline, because the oil prices have risen more than we had expected a few months ago, and this is still working through the prices and the wage setting behavior in the next few months. So this is for me a reason to believe that the inflation is really converging.
Can I ask you some broader questions about where the ECB is right now? Do you think the ECB's mandate, with a single focus on inflation, as Mr. Trichet used to say, the ECB has a single needle in its compass, do you think that mandate is now the correct one? Other central banks have dual mandates. Do you think the ECB should be moved to a dual mandate?
No, I think the mandate serves it well, because you have always to think it is focus on price stability, and given this focus on price stability, it always has to take a broader view on the economy. This is clearly written in the mandate, and therefore I think they have done a great job also in the end contributing to the recovery.